The Huawei P30 Pro is one of the best phones I've used in the past year. It has an awesome assortment of features, a unique camera experience, and the battery, it lasts forever. The main area of complaint though is the software, and while you can complain about EMUI's skin, you really can't complain about how up-to-date Huawei keeps its software. Unfortunately though, depending on your variant, you may have to wait weeks for a software patch. Fortunately though, FunkyHuawei has your back, and today we're going to show you how to manually update your Huawei device's software using their convenient methods. I'm Daniel Marchena with XDA TV. Let's get started. First up, I wanted to give a sponsored shout out to Funkyshop.club for sending us this P30 Pro for review. Funkyshop.club is your one-stop shop for importing devices that aren't available in your market. From the newest Huawei P30 Pro I have here, to devices from Samsung, Apple, Xiaomi, and Black Shark, you can import devices you cannot normally access or even just a particular variant, like, say, the dual SIM bootload unlockable Galaxy S10. If you're interested, be sure to check them out. They have outstanding customer service and incredibly fast shipping, and are all over just a great company to work with. The links are in the description. Before we get started though, some words of caution. XDA and FunkyHuawei are not responsible for any situations where desired results are not achieved. Customers of FunkyHuawei pay for access to the tools and infrastructure, not the results, and they cannot guarantee any method will work in all scenarios, and in some cases they might have unexpected side effects. So as I just mentioned, you do pay for your services afforded by FunkyHuawei, and you can see the full breakdown of options and prices on their website under the Purchase tab. However, if you purchased your Huawei device from Funkyshop.club, you get the Unlimited Pass, which is a $100 value and affords you the opportunity to update your software on a continual basis on your terms. So, once you have your pass or the credits and you're logged in, you're going to go to Select Firmware. Here you'll find your device. For me, I have the VOG L29, so I'll select VOG Global. On the next screen, you'll choose your desired firmware. In this situation, I choose .153. On the top of the next screen, you're going to see your currently selected firmware, which is important as nothing is downloaded here. The next step is to install HiSuite and the modification software. To do that, click the instructions, then for the P30 Pro and other EMUI 9 shipping devices, choose the unofficial new HiSuite software. Here you'll need to download two files. One is at the very top and one is the drive link near the middle. Once you have both files downloaded, you'll install HiSuite and let that process. Now it's going to try to open when it's done and try to get you to update, but go ahead and exit out and go on to the next step. Here you're going to unzip the FHH installer you downloaded earlier and go into the unzipped directory. There you're going to right click the file and run it as an administrator. This is going to patch the HiSuite software. Now once this is done, you're going to turn your attention to the phone. The easiest method to access the recovery is to turn the phone off with a cable plugged in. Once it's off, you're going to wait a few seconds and power it on while holding volume down and power. You're going to be dumped to a white screen and you're good to go. Click the System Recovery option on HiSuite and let it run. You should see a series of pop-up windows as it begins to process. If you get a stuck command line screen though, you need to make sure your drivers are installed. So now you are done and your shiny new software is installed on your shiny new phone. But here's the part where I have a few asterisks. First up, your device probably will not receive any further OTAs once you do this process. Now this is due to Huawei not pushing these global patches through the OTA method. Now you will need to do this process, or at least the second half of it, for every OTA you want to push. Unreleased software might be unsupported by Huawei and could cause software glitches as they iron out the experience. Now for me, my experience has been solid. Finally, you could get an update that could make your phone fail CTS compliance or not be Play Store certified, as is what happened with TKBay, but my phone updated with the same patch at the same time worked fine, so your mileage may vary. Now this could have been an isolated incident with .153, but it is something to keep in mind. Fortunately though, FunkyHuawei had an updated patch up in just a few hours that fixed TK's issues. So finally, say you want to go back to your old software so you can get those OTA updates. Well, thankfully, the process is painlessly easy with EMUI thanks to their e-recovery with Wi-Fi. Now, to access this, you're going to plug in a power cable while holding volume up and power. There you're going to enter the e-recovery where you can log into your Wi-Fi and download the most recent official patch for your phone. Now just keep in mind, as with downgrading most pieces of software, your data may be lost, so do a backup. So that wraps up this video showing you how to get and keep the most current software on your Huawei device. And thank you to Funkyshop.club and FunkyHuawei for making this video possible with this great device. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already done so. Turn on the notification bell to get push notifications of every one of our updates here on XDA TV. I'm Daniel Marchena, and I'll catch you in the next one.